Hello, dear friends. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a moment. Breathe in and out. Now, tell me this. Have you ever opened your fridge and wondered if everything in there is actually supposed to be cold? Because believe it or not, some of the foods we're putting in the refrigerator could actually be losing their flavor, their nutrients, even their safety. And if you're over 60, your body responds differently to food changes. Your digestion, your gut health, and your immune system can be more sensitive than ever before. That's why today's video might surprise you. We're talking about 9 foods that should never go in the fridge, especially for seniors. And more importantly, we'll talk about what to do instead. Because sometimes, it's the little things, like where you store your food, that make a big difference in how you feel every day. Let me ask you something. Have you ever eaten a tomato straight from the fridge, and thought, why does this taste like nothing? You're not alone. One of the most common issues among seniors today is unknowingly eating foods that have lost their benefits because of storage mistakes. We try to eat healthier, to make better choices, but if we're storing foods the wrong way, we might be undoing all that effort. And nobody talks about this enough. Let's dive into our list. And as we go through, keep in mind, this isn't about perfection. It's about gentle awareness and easy habits that protect your energy and health. 1. Tomatoes. Yes, let's start here. Tomatoes are often tossed into the fridge out of habit. But cold temperatures damage the delicate membrane inside tomatoes, ruining their texture and stopping the ripening process. What you're left with is a mealy, tasteless tomato with fewer antioxidants. Instead, store them on the counter at room temperature, out of direct sunlight. Let them ripen naturally. Your taste buds, and your body, will thank you. 2. Potatoes. This one surprises many people. Refrigerating potatoes causes their starch to turn into sugar faster, which affects both flavor and how your body digests them. Worse, when cooked at high temperatures, that sugar can form acrylamide, a compound linked to health risks. Instead, keep your potatoes in a paper bag, in a cool, dark place like a pantry. Not the fridge. Not the countertop. 3. Onions. Here's a common one. Onions and refrigerators don't mix. In the fridge, onions become soft, moldy, and sprout quickly due to moisture. That smell. It lingers. In your fridge, in your butter, in your strawberries. Instead, store whole onions in a basket or mesh bag, in a dry, well-ventilated area. Once they're cut, it's okay to refrigerate them in a sealed container, but whole onions, keep them out. 4. Garlic. Garlic is powerful medicine for seniors, heart health, immunity, even brain protection. But if you keep it cold, garlic can start to sprout and lose its potency. Instead, like onions, garlic loves cool, dry air. A basket on your kitchen counter is perfect. Keep it loose, don't seal it in plastic or it'll mold. 5. Bread. This one is sneaky. People refrigerate bread to make it last longer. But cold temperatures dry bread out faster, making it stale and hard. What's worse, some seniors then toast it, thinking it's fine, when in fact, they're eating dry, nutrient-lost food. Instead, keep bread in a bread box or wrapped in cloth on the counter for short term. Freeze it if you need long-term storage, just not the fridge. 6. Coffee. Yes, even coffee. If you refrigerate coffee grounds or beans, they can absorb moisture and smells from other foods, affecting both flavor and freshness. Instead, store coffee in an airtight container in a cabinet. Your morning cup will taste much richer, and your body gets more of those healthy antioxidants. 7. Bananas. Cold temps stop bananas from ripening. And if they're already ripe when refrigerated, their skin turns black, even if the inside is still okay. But that change often discourages seniors from eating them at all. Instead, keep bananas at room temperature. If they're getting too ripe, peel and freeze them for smoothies. 8. Honey. Pure honey never spoils. But if you refrigerate it, it crystallizes and becomes hard. You lose the smooth texture, and for seniors with arthritis, opening that hardened jar becomes a challenge. Instead, store honey at room temp, in a tightly sealed jar. It'll stay perfect for years. 9. Olive oil. Refrigerated olive oil becomes cloudy and thick. More importantly, those cold conditions can affect its structure and degrade its quality over time. And we want every drop of those heart-healthy fats to stay strong. Instead, keep olive oil in a cool, dark cupboard, away from light and heat. Welcome back, friend. Let's take a deep breath in, and gently let it out. You've made it this far because you care about your health, your energy, and the little choices that matter. So now, let's go a little deeper. We've already talked about 9 everyday foods you should never put in the fridge. But now comes the part no one tells you. Even if you're doing your best, your fridge itself might be working against you. Let's explore how to turn your fridge into a tool that supports your health, especially after 60. Let's take a small break here and breathe together. This may feel like a lot of little changes, but remember, even one shift makes a difference. Small steps are powerful. You don't have to do it all at once. And let me tell you about Mrs. Carter, one of our longtime subscribers. She's 68, lives alone, and started feeling like her food just didn't taste like it used to. Her daughter noticed she was storing everything in the fridge, even bananas and tomatoes. After just 1 week of making small changes, like keeping tomatoes on the counter and storing her garlic in a basket, she called and said, "I can taste again. I didn't realize how much I was missing." Now let me tell you a story about Roger. Roger is 73. He loves gardening, walking, and sipping tea in the morning. But for years, he struggled with stomach upsets. Nothing serious, just small discomforts. Bloating, gas, food that didn't sit right. He tried changing his meals, skipping dairy, adding more fiber. Nothing worked. One day, his granddaughter visited and cleaned out his fridge. She found moldy cucumbers in the bottom drawer, half-frozen onions in the back, and open jars way past their prime. Roger made a few small changes. He moved sensitive items up front. Set the temperature correctly. Used glass instead of plastic. Within 2 weeks, his digestion felt better. His energy returned. All from cleaning the fridge. Sometimes healing doesn't start on your plate. It starts where you store it. Welcome back, friend. Let's take a deep breath in, and gently let it out. You've made it this far because you care about your health, your energy, and the little choices that matter. So now, let's go a little deeper. We've already talked about 9 everyday foods you should never put in the fridge. But now comes the part no one tells you. Even if you're doing your best, your fridge itself might be working against you. Let's explore how to turn your fridge into a tool that supports your health, especially after 60. First, let's talk about temperature. Did you know that many seniors unknowingly keep their fridge too cold? Temperatures below 37 degrees Fahrenheit can damage fresh produce. They strip fruits and vegetables of moisture. That means dry spinach, wilted herbs, lifeless carrots, and worst of all, fewer nutrients reaching your body. What you can do? Set your fridge to around 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Not freezing cold, but cool enough to keep food fresh without damaging it. If your fridge has cold spots, usually near the back, keep delicate items like berries and leafy greens closer to the front. Second, don't store everything in plastic. Plastic traps moisture, and that moisture turns into mold, fast. Especially for seniors who eat a little slower or don't finish food as quickly. Mold can spread silently, and if your sense of smell or vision has changed with age, you might not even notice it's there. Instead, use breathable produce bags, glass containers, or beeswax wraps. Let your food breathe, but stay protected. Third, check the forgotten zones. Every fridge has them. That little corner in the bottom drawer. The jar on the door that's been there since 2021. These forgotten areas can harbor spoiled food, bad smells, and even bacteria. And for seniors with weaker immune systems, that's a hidden danger. Quick tip: every Sunday, take 5 minutes. Open every drawer. Check every item. If you wouldn't eat it today, toss it. Not as waste. As protection. Now, before we wrap up, let's bring it all together. 3 calming tips you can take with you today. Herb tip number 1, keep it visible. If you don't see it, you won't eat it. Make sure your healthiest foods are at eye level. Place your berries, spinach, or pre-cut fruit where they greet you the moment you open the door. Tip number 2, follow the 3-day rule. If it's been open or cooked for more than 3 days, eat it or toss it. No guilt. Just safety. Especially for those living alone, this habit protects more than you know. Tip number 3, store with intention. Keep fruits away from veggies. Some fruits, like apples and bananas, release ethylene gas, which speeds up ripening and spoiling. A simple shift in drawer arrangement can double the life of your food. Dear friend, your kitchen is not just a place of routine, it's a place of renewal. Every small choice, every decision to treat your body with care, it adds up to strength, clarity, and joy in your golden years. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. Noticing what's hidden. Shifting what's harmful. Honoring what your body needs, quietly, kindly. You deserve to eat food that loves you back. You deserve a home that supports your health. And you deserve to feel strong, one small habit at a time. Thank you for being here with me today. Your time matters. Your health matters. And I'm proud of you for choosing to learn, grow, and care for yourself in ways that are gentle but powerful. Until next time. Take care, and keep choosing wellness.